Likable dialogue.
Yo, Errol Spence Jr. versus Tszyu.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD,
The Kid.
and you tuning into Likable dialogue.
Yo, man, Errol Spence Jr. going up against none other than Tszyu, a tough opponent, by the way, right? I don't know why everybody is tripping and explaining the situation, the fight situation, as if Errol Spence and Tszyu is not a great fight. I think it's still a great fight. Tszyu is a tough opponent. Tszyu is a tough opponent who got beat by none other than Sebastian Fundora, and Sebastian Fundora is walking down everybody. Sebastian Fundora ain't no joke. Sebastian Fundora ain't no joke, but y'all want to say this ain't a good fight because Tszyu quit on the stool? Is that why? I mean, I got to know why y'all saying that this is not a good fight. I think this is a perfect fight. I think this is an outstanding fight. I think that this is a good fight. You know, a lot of people saying that, oh man, he's coming back. He's saying he don't want to tune up, but yet and still he's fighting Tszyu ain't no tune up. Are y'all checking the comments? The comments is simply saying that Spence is going to get cooked by Tszyu. But on the other hand, Spence says that a lot of people down him. This might be his last fight. But he says that he didn't want to fight in the States. He going to Australia. He said he going to Australia to fight because of the simple fact that he didn't want to fight in the States. He wanted to go out and it would challenge him more. So I don't really see where this is an easy fight for Spence or an easy fight for Tszyu. Spence got beat one time. Tszyu have about 3 losses? He lost twice to Sebastian Fundora. Come on, man. I think this gonna be a good fight. Damn, I just dropped the keyboard. Hold on, y'all. Can I get a refill? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, but listen, I really do think this gonna be a good fight, though, gang. I think this gonna be a good fight, man. And now, especially, I think this gonna be an even better card because they got Charlo on the card now. What? And they have added Fulton to the card. What? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a USA versus Australia card, man. That's what I believe is gonna, so that's what it's, and it ain't what I believe, it's what it's actually gonna be. But yeah, so now it's looking like Australia versus the USA. Which one is going to come up? Which one is going to come up on top? You know what I mean? Here it is right here, man. This is what they added to the fight card. So this is what they added to the fight card. They got Spence, Tszyu, Charlo versus Mazarder, whatever his name is, Fulton versus Wilson. You know what I'm saying? July the 26th in Australia, but it's going to be the 24th for us, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be 24th for the U.S. territory. You know what I'm saying? For the U.S. people, man. But, man, nonetheless, man, I think this is going to be an outstanding card, man. I think this is it's going to be an outstanding card. I think this is going to be one for the ages. You know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be one for the ages. I think this fight is going to show that, hey, it's either 1 levels to this or it's either 2. Hey, I don't know, man. This is gonna be a good card, though. This definitely gonna be a good card. You already know, guys. If you're watching, please, as always, please smash that like button. That helps us get into the visibility of others. So definitely make sure you smashing that like button, man. hitting that like button, you know what I mean, and rock out with the channel, my guys. But yeah, but other than that, though, man, I think this is gonna be a good fight card, man. You got Charlo added to the card, who his last fight, who he needed to fight, right? Charlo needed a fight, and he came back and he off of being you know, he was having like a drinking problem. But now that he's back, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I had to pull up some stuff. But yeah, though, man. But anyway, though, so I think this is a good fight, man. Errol Spence is only 28-1 with 22 knockouts. And then you got Tszyu on the other hand, who's been fighting at the 154 division. And you know, he's who's been fighting at the 154 division. And you know, he got stopped by Sebastian Fundora, but I think this is going to be a good fight for the both of them, man. I really do. I think Fulton needs this. I think the last time we seen Fulton is what? No, it wasn't the NUA fight. He came back again, and he just wasn't letting his hands go. He wasn't letting. He lost. He's coming off of a loss as well. But to me, he just wasn't letting his hands go for some particular reason. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fighters, they be good fighters, but the only thing is they have a hard time with letting their damn hands go. You cannot fight and not let your hands go. You cannot be just defensive all the time. You got to be defensive, offensive. You got to be both. You got to be both on both sides of the aisle, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, though, y'all. So this fight card is going to go down. And listen, if y'all interested in this fight, man, let me know. Hit the comment button, comment, and man, let's talk about it, man. I actually think this is gonna be a good fight card, though, man. I actually think this is gonna be a good fight card. And a lot of people are saying that Spence might not win. They saying that he's going to get cooked by Tszyu. A lot of people saying that Spence don't have it no more. Spence is outdated. Spence is not that guy. But my question to you guys is, do you believe that Spence, even with all the new details that's coming out about with all the details that are coming out about, you know, him being with him being not being able to spar, with him not being able to do this, do that, do y'all think that Spence has what it takes? Salute to that boy Vince Jackson. My boy Vince Jackson say, salute, brother. Like, man, I still can't believe Spence said that about himself in the camp. Hey, like that shook me, bro, straight up. What did he say about the camp? Oh, about him not being able to spar for like 6 weeks. Yeah, bro. You know, to me, for a person not to spar for 6 weeks, you know what I'm saying? I'm a realistic, bro. Like, I feel like you can't really blame that just on Derek James, because if he the teacher, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like if he's the teacher, then he also if he's the teacher, then it's also up to you to say, hey, I need to be sparring. Why we ain't sparring? You got to ask those questions. Or was it the real truth that you wasn't sparring because of the simple fact that you was hurt and you had a rib injury? And that's the true reason why you really wasn't sparring, because you was trying to heal up. So the only thing y'all could do was hit the mitts. You know what I'm saying? For Spence to say like I didn't spar 6 to 8 weeks and you a champion, bro. Like that's something to question. That's something to talk about. That's something to say, hey, I'm like, why am I not sparring? You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, he left. To me, it was a great interview, but there's something left out. Because if I'm on here, right, and I'm doing a podcast and I'm like, man, bro, goddamn, I'm up here talking, but I know people like, in order for me to really get prepared, y'all not providing me with no notes. I'm not doing enough studying. I need something, bro. Like, you know, something that's just like a jogger going to go run and he don't have no running shoes. All he got is boots. But the coach telling you to go run in them boots. You got to go figure out, hey, bro, what's up with this? Why am I running in boots? You see what I'm saying? Something's got to be up as to why I'm not sparring right now. It's something up as to why I'm not sparring. You know what I mean? So, you know, that whole notion of, you know, he's the teacher, like, I get it. I'm with it. I rock with Spence 100. That's my favorite fighter. I know some of y'all don't know which stream you watching, but you see him right here on the wall, the shirt signed. That's my favorite fighter. But the thing is, we have to question that as to far as like, why didn't you question that you're not sparring unless you was really hurt with a rib injury? And that's the reason why you couldn't. That's the reason why you couldn't spar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that boy Irvin in the building.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to that boy Irvin in the building with the 100 emoji. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that's the only thing that I can really think of, bro. It's like as to why he wasn't sparring, man. Like that's the only thing that I can think of as to why a person wouldn't be sparring, man. My boy Vince Jackson say, "What's up, Irvin?"
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
I mean, why else would a person not be sparring, bro? Like, I just don't know. Like, what else could the reason be for a person to not spar, man? Like, you know what I mean? But hopefully right now he says he's in good shape. Right now he says he's in one of the best shapes. He says he's having one of the best camps. Right now he says that, you know, everything is on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? And so for me though, man, like that makes me happy to hear that everything is on the up and up, because if everything is on the up and up, then that means we're going to get a great Spence. That means we're going to get a dedicated Spence. That means we're going to get a Spence that's going to go in there, show, improve, and rock out. And the good thing about this fight against Errol Spence going up against Tszyu is that Errol Spence, this wouldn't be his first time going into foreign territory. This would be like his second time going into foreign territory in order to get the job done. You see what I'm saying? Just gotta remember, he went to go fight Kell Brook overseas. You know what I'm saying? So for him to go overseas already to fight to Kell Brook and fight for a championship, in this sense, he's fighting for a championship, even though he's not fighting for a championship. Errol Spence is still going overseas to fight for a championship, as far as to gain his respect back and to show them that, hey, that night y'all saw me fight against Crawford, yeah, I got beat. Crawford won, hands down, but that was not me. So he got to go over there, and he got to go over there and show and prove. He got to go over there, and he got to go over there and show and prove. There is no way Spence cannot go over there and show and prove. This is a must win. And then the fact that people saying that, oh, if either one of it, like, here's my thing with, like, we say that we got to change the narrative in boxing. We all say that, right? But then again, everybody is still pushing that same narrative, like, oh, if Spence lose this fight, Spence need to retire. Oh, if Tszyu lose this fight, oh, Tszyu gotta retire. Like, what? Come on. Back in the day, Bro, they was losing about 10 fights and they was still on the top. But because somebody gotta go and they lose again, we throwing them away. No, we can't do that. Spence only lost one fight, and in that fight, he revealed that he had a rib injury and he had to get a shot. You see what I'm saying? He had to get a shot in order to fight because he was having real pain. So it is what it is, man. So, but anyway, though, man, I really do think this is going to be a great fight. I think this is going to be really good, man. I think this is going to be a really, really good fight, man. Between the two, I think they both got something to prove. I think they both has what it takes. I think they both got to, go in there. It's a win-win situation for both of them. Like, they both got to win. You know what I'm saying? If Spence go over there and dominate Tszyu in his hometown and foreign territory, that's big. That's big. If he can do that, if he can pull that off, that's big. You know what I'm saying? My boy says, yeah, I've been there before. Did you think Bud would come back to rematch? Do you think Bud would come back and rematch Spence? He says, heard him say that. Oh, if you heard Bud say that, bro, pull up, show me the clip, show me the timestamp. Before my understanding, Bud is done. He's retired. But do I want to see it? I absolutely want to see it. And I spoke about that yesterday, bro. Like if I can see that fight, if I can see it, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, I just need to see it. Win, lose, or draw, I just need to see it. I just need to see it. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I haven't heard Terrence Crawford actually come out and say that. But if he did, I think that'd be dope. My boy say they asked him, but I just checked it out and it was A1. What up, LD? Shout out to my boy JN. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. Shout out to that boy C Fluid. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. C Fluid is a real one. He says, on my way home from work and seen that you were on and wanted to hit that like button. Come on, bro. Hey, that's some real ish right there. My boy said, I seen that you was live, bro. I'm driving home from work and I wanted to just stop by and smash that like button. Come on. That's what we about over here, man. He want to help the channel get into the visibility of other people, man. That's real, bro. Shout out to my boy JN, who just rejoined because he already was a member of the channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy JN, who just rejoined the membership. Shout out to him. JN out there helping the channel, y'all. So listen, man, if those y'all that's out there, man, yo, my boy Vince C Fluid, you know what I'm saying? If y'all can, no pressure, if y'all can afford $5 a month, just I don't even think it's $5. I think it's just $3.99 or $4. It's just $1 a week. $1 a week that can contribute to the channel, man. $1 a week, man. Boom, man. And then with that, though, you'll get the phone line. You can call in whenever you want to. You hit me up. I try to respond back to your DMs and all of that, man. It's just a more personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, man. My boy says, listening to you as I'm driving home. That's what's up, man. Yo, C Fluid, I don't want you to wreck, but I do want to ask you, where you from, man? What city are you from? Where state you from, bro? What state you from, man? Because that's big, man. I appreciate that, gang. But listen, my boy says, do I think the rematch with Spence and Crawford will happen? I don't know. As far as I know, as far as I know, Terrence Crawford is retired, and there's no amount of money that will bring him back. I think he made about 50 million, and then he had made like another something so million. He probably hit 100 million in the sport. He's done. You know what I'm saying? Like Crawford, as far as I know, is Crawford said that he didn't, every time he would fight, he would be fighting for something. And if he was to come back, what would he be fighting for? You know what I'm saying? And so that's just pretty much what he said. He said, like, what would I be fighting for? So to me, Crawford is done. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, Crawford is done with the sport of boxing. But, to my understanding, Crawford's done with the sport of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? He's done with the sport of boxing. But I would like to see him come back, though, for sure. That is one thing I would like, though. Jay Han in a building. My boy says, as a Crawford fan, I used to hate Spence, but I seriously hope Spence wins and does his thing. That's a real one.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy and you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Hey, yo, Joe. Hey, yo, Johan, listen, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I was the same way about Crawford, bro. As a Spence fan, bro. Back then, the way the media like portrayed Crawford and all of that, bro. This was before I was even doing my YouTube stuff, bro. I used to hate Crawford, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. And the thing is, shout out to Jelly Bean.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy and you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to that boy Jelly Bean. Says salute, fam. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back then, as a Spence fan, I used to hate Crawford too. But then I was like, bro, Crawford never did nothing to nobody. Only thing Crawford ever did was beat the people that they put in front of him, bro. Like, literally, bro, all he ever did, like, because I think what it was, they was always comparing the people that Spence was fighting to the people that Crawford was fighting. But only thing Spence did was beat the people they put in front of him. And the only thing Crawford did was beat the people that they put in front of him. And so, once I got a little wiser and I started doing this media thing, I was like, bruh, Crawford ain't did nothing to nobody but beat the people that they put in front of him. You can clip that. I'm serious. And from that moment, bro, I said, there's no reason to hate Crawford. He beat my favorite fighter. My favorite fighter, right here for the people that can't see it. My favorite fighter, Errol Spence Jr. He beat him. You know what I'm saying? He beat my favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I was mad for 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, but I had to give Crawford his props because Crawford worked out. He didn't have no injuries. He didn't have nothing. He just did what he was supposed to do, bro. And as a Spence fan, you gotta accept your win for like your losses, like the boy Spence say. Just got to. My boy say Spence look like Samson now. He's cut up. He looks totally different now. No, facts, bro. I seen a video of him running the other day. I was like, damn, my boy ripped. But the good thing is that he didn't come into the camp all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't come into the camp all big. Like, he came into the camp, he was you could tell that he had been working out. He came into the camp, you could tell that he'd been working out versus coming into the camp and you ain't been working out. So now you got to get in shape while you still trying to prepare for prepare for a fight that you about to go into. So for me, what I'm taking out of this Errol Spence that's going up against a Tszyu is that you got an Errol Spence who is on his ish. They don't have nothing but time and opportunity to keep on working out. So I believe you want to get that old Errol Spence back. You want to get that old Spence before the crash back. That's what I believe. You want to get that old Spence before the crash and the new Spence that's went into the camp, that's been working out and doing all the necessary things that he needed to do in order to win the fight. Now I believe we're getting a new, improved Errol, man. Clip that. Got to get to my boy JN comment first because he is a member. Y'all, check out the membership. It's only $1 a week. $1. You'll go to Burger King. You'll go to McDonald's. You'll put gas in your car. I know gas is high, and that's $3.50 a gallon. So what's $1 a week? $1. $3.99, $1 a week, man. Support the channel, man. Come on, man. And y'all don't forget to hit that super chat, man. Shout out to my boy JN being on that membership, supporting the channel, man. My boy Jay, he's on that dialogue level. You know what I'm saying? My boy JN says, I think that gonna be a killer fight. Timmy tough as F too. Nah, he definitely is tough as F, bro. He is tough. Tszyu is tough, my guy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, gang. Tszyu is tough, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. He is tough. Shout out to that boy Marcus Lee with the gift.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy and you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
For some reason, the gifts don't show up on the StreamYard, but my boy Marcus Lee did send in a gift. He sent that Flow State. Hey. Shout out to that boy Marcus. I appreciate that, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for the channel, you know what I mean? Shout out to that boy Marcus out there looking out for the channel, gang. My boy says, nah, Boost and Virgil making me mad. Both want all the glory, money, and belts, but refuse to fight the best. Ooh, bro. Fam, I'm so happy that you said this, bro. Because of the simple fact is that, bro, I'm really, really happy that you said this, bro. Because I was having a debate with somebody, I don't know who it was, and I was like, bro, who the F did Boost really fight? Bro, the Lima guy, he went in there and destroyed him, and everybody said that was what he was supposed to do. And what really, if he didn't go in there and destroy him, they would have said that he hung around with a guy that he should have got out. But since he did destroy him, they said, well, bro, you look at the competition that you're fighting. You went in there, you were supposed to do that. You know what I mean? So, and then the fact that Turkey Al-Sheikh was supposedly said that, hey, do you want to fight Devin Haney? And he said, yeah, let's do it at 154. And Devin supposedly said that he's never fought at 154, 147. So, you know, that whole thing that he's constantly want to tune up, I'm not for sure, but you know, it's a wild situation, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I think Boots is a great fighter, and I believe Boots is only going to get better, man. I think he's a great fighter. Shout out to that boy. Shout out to Demetrius, says, man, we know Crawford ran from Errol till he got in the car accident. That car accident messed up Errol completely. Shout out to that boy Demetrius, man. Yo, Demetrius, man, hit that subscribe button, my brother. Hit that like button. And then do me a favor. Everybody that's watching right now, you can look on your smart device or whatever device you watching us on. Turn on the notifications, man. Rock out with the channel. Smash the like button, man. You go somewhere else, I promise you, they not going to read your comments like I'm reading them and rocking out with you, too. You know what I'm saying? My boy says, I'll holler back at you, fam. Shout out to my boy Vince Jackson. You know what I'm saying? My boy say, send me up with a cash app so I can help the channel. Hey, Vince, I got the cash app right here, bro. It's LD the Kid, man. LD the Kid. Let me, there you go right there. Boom. There it is right there, Vince. It's going across the channel, man. LD, the Kid is the cash out, brother. Oh, there it is right there, man. You know, you can help out with the channel right there, man. LD, the Kid, man. Boom, 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 boom. Watch parties are too lit. Join up. Yeah, shout out to my boy. What did he say? He says, did you watch Lila versus... Bro, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I went to sleep on that one, bro. I heard it was really good. I went to sleep after the Alex Pajeda fight. Bro, a fight on a Sunday night is not ideal for the grown folks, bro. I don't care if it's in the summertime, but people like me that have to be up early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. That is that fight I went to sleep on, and I never did go back and watch it, bro. But unknown, shout out to you. Hit that subscribe button, my guy. My boy Jelly Bean says, Boost fighting Xander Now I want to see how this go. I got Boots, but Xander tough. Yo, I think that's gonna be a good fight. And I think we probably talk about that tomorrow, so I can already have some clips prepared for the next week. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think that Xander versus Boots in this fight, I think it's gonna be interesting, bro, because Xander is a big guy, like naturally big. You know what I'm saying? And Boots is a muscular guy who you can tell he had to work out and to build his body like grew to 154. Does that make sense? It looks like his body grew to 154 versus Xander's body looked like it's made for 154. You see what I'm saying? So that looks like the crazy thing. My boy JN said, my boy fell asleep before the main event. That's rough. Hey. Bro, on a Sunday night, bro, I'm telling you, bro. But I appreciate that it wasn't as many fights as it normally be. Leave it like that. And put that on a Saturday night where it's not that many fights. We don't have to have 50 fights. Just give us 4, maybe 5 solid fights, and we can call it a night. I don't need 50 fights in the UFC before the main event, because by the time the main event come, I'm like, I'm ready to go to bed, bro. Come on, bro. We ain't in our hey, bro. We ain't no teenager no more now. We ain't playing recess, goddamn me. We ain't running up and down the street like we did in the 90s. You see what these kids doing now in the 2000s. They all on the iPad, so you can imagine them trying to stay up and watch something, bro. They cuddled up and snooze. My boy Jelly Bean says, if Earl gets through Timmy, what do you think about him versus Charlo? Oh, I think Spence cooks him. Charlo sort of kind of like backs up when he fight. And the rumor is that Spence had already been touching up Charlo in the sparring sessions. You know what I'm saying? I think like any fighter that fights backwards, bro, it's kind of hard for you to win. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just seems like that because of the simple fact that, like, I don't know, you fighting backwards, you're not showing the judges, you're not showing the people that you want to move forward. Like, we want to see you move forward, bro, and do something. We want to see you move forward, gang. Like, you know, moving forward is the key. And that's what we want to see. We want to see you move forward, man. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, that's just my whole situation. That's just my whole thing about that, man. Like, we want to see you move forward, man. At least I do. I want to see you move forward when you fight. You know what I mean? Like, let move forward. Don't keep moving backwards, because then I'm thinking you getting cooked. You feel me? I'm thinking that you getting cooked if you keep moving forward, if you keep moving backwards. You feel me? Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to do something real quick. Put this up here. But yeah, man. So who y'all think is going to win, man? We're going to open up a poll, and we're going to see who do y'all think is going to win. Do y'all think that Earl going to win? Do y'all think that's Tszyu going to win? Who do you guys think is going to win? So who do you guys think is going to win? Let me, I'm about to start a poll for you guys, man. And I'm curious on to see who the chat, you know, because a lot of people don't feel like Spence got it in them no more. A lot of people feel like it's over for Spence. I don't know why, but a lot of people feel like it's over for Spence. Do y'all feel like it's over for Spence? Do y'all feel like that? Because according to if we was to say, according to the chat, according to the media, according to like all of this and all of that, they saying Spence is done. A lot of people saying Spence is done due to the car accident, due to the beating that he got from Terrence Crawford. They saying that he's done. They saying that the best days of Errol Spence is done. But I disagree, because dude is in shape. You seen my boy Samson? He said he seen him running one day. My boy Vince said he seen him running. He was jogging. He said he was ripped up like Samson. My boy say EJ by stoppage in the 9th, like Mikey, but more competitive. Ooh.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy and you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to that boy Jellybean. No, facts, bro. I really do think it's going to be a competitive fight, man. I think we're going to get the best version of EJ if, and I pray if, it don't be no injuries, man. No injuries. We need no injuries, man. So if you're a Spence fan, you got to pray no injuries. Real talk, man, because my boy is injury prone. He been through a lot, though, man. I was talking to somebody that was like, damn, bro, like if you really think about it, Errol Spence has been through a lot. Like if you really, really think about what Errol Spence have been through, the car crash, the torn retina, you know what I'm saying? The car crash alone, it's just being ejected, hitting the solid concrete, bro. And then when he fought Danny Garcia, if you watch the interview, he was fighting and he had COVID. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, you know, that dude done been through a lot, man. And you know what? Honestly, we was talking the other day, we was like, what if Spence retired? Because he mentioned that he's on a fight-by-fight basis. He mentioned that there's no number of more fights that he has. You know what I mean? And like, bro, me being a selfish fan, I don't want him to retire. Like I want Bud to come back too. Like, but Bud retired, you gotta respect it. He says he's been doing that shit since he was like 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? It gets old. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But we gotta talk about the Tszyu though, man. Tszyu. My boy says he was trying to pay the judge to let him fight Manny with that detached retina. Yeah, he did. The doctor. Yeah, he did. He was like, I'll sign any paper. I'll do whatever, man. Just allow me to fight. Just allow me to fight. You know what I mean? Just allow me to fight. So, yeah, man, that is true, man. He was trying to, like, I wouldn't say he was trying to pay him, but I would definitely say he was definitely trying to, like, you know, get the doctor to allow him to fight Annie, but unfortunately, that did not take place. I'm actually trying to find this video right here, man, that I wanted to show y'all, man, of Tszyu. But listen, I found this video that we was talking about the other day, y'all. And this is the video that I told y'all that about Errol Spence, right? Where Errol Spence, when he was punched, this is how I knew Errol Spence. This is why I believe the interview that Errol Spence did with Andre Ward. Because in that interview, he was saying he was just tired. His body couldn't hold water or anything. So if you remember, I want y'all to take y'all mind back to Vegas, right? During the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, during the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, they had an open workout where Terrence Crawford went to the gym. He hit the bag. Terrence Crawford did not stop and drink any water. Terrence Crawford was ready and prepared. However, when Spence went to go hit the bag, he stopped and he drank water. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm like, yo, he was punching a bag and he stopped to drink water. That means he don't have no stamina. That means he's depicted. And then for him to say these very things in a interview, he felt depicted. He felt like he was tired and all of that. Bro, that interview really made sense because of some of my prior thoughts and some of my prior things that I actually said. So this is the video where I was referring to, right? It's when he was fighting for the world championship. And what happened, going up against Terrence Crawford, he stopped. In the middle of hitting the bag, he was complaining that it was hot and that he felt he was tired, he was hot, he was complaining. If you actually listen to the video, I'm gonna play it and hopefully y'all can hear it. Okay, listen to what he's saying really closely. Put the speaker to your ear. Do whatever you got to do, and I'm gonna shut up. Listen to it. Did you hear him? He said it's hot as hell. And he ended up stopping to drink the water. That's the video that I wanted to show y'all the other day, man. So this is I ended up finding it, man. So man, to me, that's crazy, man, that happened like that. You know what I'm saying? That he stopped in the middle of hitting a bag. And just to say it's hot and drink the water, but it reminds me of what he was saying, that he felt depicted. He felt like he couldn't hold water. Boom, that was a prime example. Him hitting a bag, and then all of a sudden him having to do what? Drink water because he felt dehydrated. And while I'm saying something about some water, let me go ahead and drink mine. Feel me? Straight up, man. But yeah, man, listen. Make sure y'all hitting that super chat. Do we open up the phone lines and allow people to call in, man? Do we open up the phone lines and allow people, if you interested in calling in, let me know if you're interested in calling into the show and voicing your opinion, and then I'll post the number. It's usually for the members, but if you call in, you might feel like you want to join and become a member. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, and you tuning into Likable Dialogue. In the meantime, I'm going to open up a poll for the people, and I'm going to ask you guys, who wins this fight? I want to find this other video for y'all too, though. Let me see if I can find this other video as well. And the other video I wanted to show y'all was, you know, anybody saying that Tszyu is not a good opponent, it's kind of crazy because of the simple fact that Sebastian Fundora is making everybody quit. Sebastian Fundora is just a different animal. Sebastian Fundora is a great champion, and he just makes everybody look average. And as I'm speaking to you guys, I'm actually trying to find that video, and I don't got it. Dang it, I must have deleted it. That's cool. I must have deleted that video. Yep, I did. I deleted it. But to answer, I think it was Jellybean. Somebody asked me, do I believe that he's going to come back and fight Charlo? What do I believe that will Errol Spence go after Fundora, or will Errol Spence go after Charlo? I think I think Errol Spence will go after Charlo. And the reason why I say he will go after Charlo, listen to this video.
We'll go the Fundora route because we've been in talks with the Fundora, and we working on something right now with that. And I'm working on it with PBC them. And then as well as we've been in talks with the winner of Tszyu and Errol Spence. And they both verbally, all of them three guys have agreed to fight me. Earl jumped in the ring trying to fight for Sebastian Fundora, moving up from 154. And I'm in that joker like, hold on. I been said I was coming back. I been said I wanted my straps. Let me continue to train and grind. Now I'm getting frustrated. I'm grinding. I'm training. Now I'm pulling up to the fights. Now they understanding it's time to, hey, he wanted back. So nobody beat me for my belts. They can all be this, that, and the third. Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to be Sebastian Fundora's biggest fight if he fights. Ennis. If Ennis get in the ring with me, if Eddie Hearns would have made a deal, this and that and the third, I'd have been Ennis' biggest fight. Go through Fundora first. We'll go to Fundora.
That's what he says. right there. And I started the poll on one of the channels right there. You can go and vote on that poll. That's what Charlo says. He can go, he says that he never lost his belt. He said he could go the Fundora route. But now, to my understanding, Charlo is already in the talks with getting the winner of Spence versus Tszyu. And I'm assuming that the winner will get Charlo, and then that person would then go on to fight Sebastian Fundora. But if I'm PBC, I want to see how Errol Spence comes back. I'm going to feed Charlo to Fundora and hope that Charlo beat Fundora. And then, boom, you got another mega fight. Charlo versus Spence for the 154-pound championship. If you was to ask me, I think that PBC been trying to get Sebastian Fundora up off that title. I think they want Spence to have the title because they know Spence is going to generate that revenue and he got a big following. But give Sebastian Fundora Charlo, and then from there, hope that Charlo win, and then let's do Spence versus Charlo. I think that's a great fight. I think that's a fantastic fight. I think that's the fight that I think in that chronological order, I believe that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense, actually. I believe that makes more sense than anything. If we're being honest, I think that makes perfect sense. You feel me? So I really hope that PBC, because from my understanding, they trying to give Charlo the winner. But for me, I would give Charlo Sebastian Fundora. He go get Sebastian Fundora. And then hopefully he wins. And then if Spence wins, and then now, listen, PBC will be back on the market because they're going to have good fights. Sebastian Fundora versus Charlo, that's a good fight. And then, boom, lead up to the next one, you got Spence versus Charlo. If both of them come out victorious in these two particular fights. As if both of them come out, victorious. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's out there watching. All right, y'all. I'm finna start the poll in the second YouTube poll that we got going on. Those y'all that are watching, those y'all that are watching on the other YouTube channel, make sure you guys, because like I said, I have different channels going. All right, Spence versus Tszyu. Who wins? All right, and then now we got Earl. We got Tim. And then we're going to add an option. Earl by TKO. And we add another option. Tim by TKO. That's what we got going on. All right, y'all. The poll is up and active on all the channels.
Hey, what's up, guys? And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
We got the poll up on all the channels. So if you are watching and you are willing to take action into that poll that we have up, go ahead and vote on that poll. That way we can show the results of the poll. And those of y'all that are watching, don't forget to smash that like button. Again, that helps with the visibility of the show. Do not forget to hit that like button. And then also, guys, don't forget to hit the super chat, guys. That helps the channel grow. And that helps out with the channel, man. You go to another channel, again, you already know they're not even going to allow that to happen. They're not even going to rock with you, gang. So, rock out with a channel that's actually rocking out with you. You feel me? So while we wait and allow people to get up on the That sound crazy. I often say why we allow people to get up on the poll sound crazy as hell, bro. But for allow the people to vote on that poll, man. Give y'all some time while I'm uploading this to the channel to let more people know that we are live. All right. So let's see what these polls say. Some of these polls, man. All right. So in one of the YouTube channels, oh, wow. So it's mixed. So in one of the YouTube channels, we got Spence by 33%, Tszyu by 33%, and Spence by TKO by 33%. Wow, it's split on that poll. Okay, let's go on this other poll. Oh, we haven't got no votes on this one yet. Make sure y'all voting on that poll that we have. So it's a split decision. A couple of people feel like Tszyu. A couple of people feel like Errol Spence. And a couple of people feel like Errol Spence by TKO. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty down the middle too, by the way, though. I think that's pretty much down the middle. A lot of people feel like Tszyu. Why do people feel like Tszyu is a pushover? Is it because of what we saw him quit on the stool? But like when you going up against Sebastian Fundora, this dude is taller than a moon, taller than a rocket. We need to get on SpaceX in order for us to be the same height as Sebastian Fundora. Bro, we need about 50 million ladders to see Sebastian Fundora in his eyesight. So that's not really, I wouldn't say that's really fair. That's not really a fair fight because he's a unusual human. You know what I'm saying? It's really rare that you see tall fighters like himself. It's really rare that you see a fighter with the arm length of a Tszyu. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just Sebastian Fundora is a hardcore fighter, man. My boy Jellybean said, I don't think he trash. I think he is a tough fighter. Shout out to that boy Jellybean, got there active in the chat. Hey, what up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. No, I think he's a tough fight too, though, bro. I don't think Tszyu is trash. And that's why I don't understand why people saying that, like, oh, you could have got a better opponent. Who is the better opponent for Errol Spence to come up against? Earl, it really wouldn't make sense that Errol Spence is allowing Jermall Charlo to come and fight on his undercard, right? And then go up against his brother and they fighting in the same gym. So his brother fighting with his stablemate. That would be crazy. Who do you expect for him to pick? He's going to pick his brother, right? At least that's what you would think. But the celebrity industry is a bit fickle to me anyway, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. The celebrity life is weird. You know what I'm saying? My boys say, I think his style is tailor-made for Errol. Yeah, his style is tailor-made for Errol. At least you know he ain't going to run around the ring. But in a sense, Errol's style is tailor-made for Tszyu as well. Because Tszyu like for a person to stand in front of him so he can bang it out and throw all those big, heavy punches and land big shots. You know what I mean? That's what he wanted Sebastian Fundora to do, was sit there and trade punches. But at the end of the day, Sebastian Fundora just knew how to get in there and get out and move around and start using that jab and started punching them, bro. Like, it started doing them bad, dirty. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, I think this fight is a good fight. And I don't see how people saying that this fight would be considered mid. This is a great fight. This is an outstanding fight. Here you have Errol Spence, right? Via the Art of the Ward show. Here you have Errol Spence. Look at him, bro. He looks like he's in good shape. He looks like he's in a better place. He looks like he's cut up like Samson, like my boy Vince say. He looks like he's been preparing. You know what I mean? He looks like he can go weigh in right now. He looks like he's on weight right now. So, as far as Tszyu, I think this is going to be a good fight. I think it really is going to be a good fight. I think we are in for a great night of boxing on this date, you know what I mean, in July. And, man, I can't wait to see it because both of them are tailor-made for each other. Like I said, Tszyu, you stand in front of him, he go bang you out. No diddy. You stand in front of Earl go bang you out. No diddy. I believe they both are tailor-made for each other. I believe they both are skillful. I believe they both hit hard as hell. And Tszyu ain't go run. You hit him, he go hit you right back. I think this is a great, tough fight for Errol. For him to come back after what we saw and not do a tune-up, and like you said in the interview, he never did tune-ups. And to come back, I believe, man, this gonna be a good fight. I really do. You know what I mean? You know, and Andy getting sparring partners, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Andy getting sparring partners this time around. You know what I mean? So, man, I think this is gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I think this is gonna be a good fight. Let's read the poll, man. So we have 57% believes that Errol Spence is going to win against Tszyu. 14% believe that Tszyu is going to win. 14% believe Spence is going to win by TKO. And 14% believe that Tim is going to win by TKO. So that's real big, man. That's actually pretty good. Man. So, but Spence takes the lead. And the chat is saying, per the vote, is saying that who wins, Spence or Tszyu? And 57% of the votes are leaning towards Errol Spence in a win. Now I got a question, right? Since 57% believe that he's going to win, and 14 believe that Tszyu going to win by KO, and 14 believe that Spence is going to win by KO. Will this fight end in a KO? Will this fight end in a KO? I believe that it possibly can end in a KO. It possibly can end in a KO. TKO. Because like I said, they both like to stand in front of you. They both like to bang. They both like the fight. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. is one of the most accomplished welterweights in his generation. He unified multiple world titles and considered one of the top fighters at 147, but only came short against the one guy, Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Some of his victories were over Sean Porter when he won the WBC championship. When he came off the car crash, he fought who? Danny Garcia. But he lost and suffered against Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's talk about Tszyu, who is from Australia. You know what I'm saying? He's born into the boxing. Tszyu, he's known for applying pressure, carrying serious power in his hands, knocking people out up until the point he met who? Sebastian Fundora. A fight against Errol Spence Jr. represents one of the biggest opportunities in Tszyu career. You know? We were supposed to get him and Keith Thurman, though, right? They never fought. I think something happened. And then we ended up getting Sebastian Fundora and Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? But anyway, though, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. But at the end of the day, man, I think this is going to be a good fight. I think that Sebastian Fundora is a tough fight for Errol Spence Jr. And vice versa, I think that Errol Spence is a tough fight for Tszyu. I think this card is going to be really good because they added Charlo to the mix, and not only did they add Charlo to the mix, they added Fulton to the mix, which is this card is now going to be the USA versus the Australia. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be a good fight card, man. Come July. And man, I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see it. I think we got an epic fight on our hands. Here comes July with Tszyu versus Errol Spence Jr. And they added Charlo and Fulton to the card. I'm going for Team USA. If you going for Team Australia, stay on the other side, because we on this side. You feel me? I'm up out of here, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys.
It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likable Dialogue.
Hey, listen, man, we're going to, the results are going up, man. We got 62% of the votes. They believe that Errol Spence is going to win, y'all. So Errol Spence Jr., if you're watching right now, we do have a poll up, and on that poll, we do have it up so you can go and vote. You know what I mean? On that poll, they saying that Errol Spence Jr. is going to win the fight against Tszyu. What do you think? I think this is going to be a good fight. That's what I think. I think this is going to be a great fight. And guess what? I can't wait to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to watch it. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a great fight, man. I hope that it be just as entertaining as it was. Because if you, cause you know what? When Spence went to, I think it was the United Kingdom, wherever he fought, Kell Brook. When he went to the UK, he went to the UK. When he went to the UK to fight Kell Brook, you know, at first he started out slow. Y'all remember that? He started out slow. And then all of a sudden, Spence started picking it up. You know what I mean? Started picking up the pace. And then he broke Kell Brook of the orbital bone. They said that Golovkin broke the same arc. There was a different orbital bone. You know what I mean? And he made him it ended abruptly in a TKO. You know, so that's when he went over there to the UK. And that was prior to the accident. So for Spence to go back to Australia and man, bro, this gonna be a good fight, dog. Cause this gonna be a slugfest. It's gonna be a slug. I think somebody said they got a stoppage in the 9th round. They believe that it's gonna be a stoppage in the 9th round. I believe it too. TKO in the 9th round. Yeah, I believe it too. I believe this is gonna be a good fight. I believe it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all, bro. I don't like, man. I just hope that, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm Team Spence, bro. I'm rocking with Spence. Hey, as a commentator, you probably ain't supposed to say that, but I'ma say it because I'm rocking with Team Spence on this fight, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. I'm rocking with Spence, and I hope Spence win this particular fight, man. Come back, get his mojo back. And like he said, he's on a fight-by-fight basis. So if he wins, then that means, guess what? It's on to the next fight. He win that fight, then guess what? It's on to the next fight. You know what I mean? I don't think you know, if he is looking at it that way, like if long as he's winning, he'll keep on fighting. I don't think he should be that way because of the simple fact that you said that you was hurt. You said that you had a trash camp. You said that you was, because of your body, you knew that there was a possibility that you wasn't going to win the Crawford fight. So for you to say like, man, we on a fight-by-fight basis, bro, you need to change that analogy, bro. Change that Change that way of thinking, man. Razor 223 says Spence washed.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man, everybody is here to welcome their opinion. I don't think Spence is washed. I think that Spence has a lot more in the tank. I believe that Spence can still bring the best out of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he had a lot of injuries. I think the injuries, do y'all think Spence injuries really caught up to him? You know what I mean? But why are you saying, let me ask you a question, Razor. And I gotta ask like y'all these questions, right? Like, because of the simple fact, it's like you saying that Spence is washed. Razor, tell me, Razor, I need you to tell me, why do you feel that Errol Spence Jr. is washed? He lost one fight. And that's what's wrong with the boxing community today. You lose one fight and the fans say that you washed. He lose one fight and now he's washed? Tell me, please, Razor, how do you think that Errol Spence Jr. is washed? I need to know. And then secondly, Razor, do me a favor and smash that like button. Thirdly, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Isaiah. My boy Isaiah says facts. Shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah, man, hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up, guys? And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
I just really got to question that. Because anybody can be a troll, anybody can be a fan of somebody, and because of your fighter beat this other fighter, now that other fighter is an op. Like, no, I'm a biggest Errol Spence fan. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give Crawford his props. Because Crawford showed up and did what Crawford was supposed to do. He showed up and he did what his mindset and his boxing ability had always told him, that he was the best. Errol Spence showed up, although he wasn't the best, per his words. I'm not making no excuse. I'm saying per his words, he showed up, but he lost. And that's my favorite fighter, and I'm saying that. So, but you're not hearing me saying that like, oh, Crawford really just beat him because of this. I'm simply saying that Crawford won the fight. If Errol whooped Tszyu by TKO, I'm not going to say that Tszyu is washed. Man, boxing community is fecal, whatever the word is. Like, y'all is crazy, bro. Like, but welcome to the community. Everybody is able to speak their word, man. Like over here on my channel, bro, I let everybody speak, bro. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody got one. And it's okay if you got one, my brother. But just let me know why you feel that Errol Spence Jr. is washed. Bro get one fight, he washed. Bro lose one fight, he washed. Bro, the boxing community is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you better not. Hey, listen, I'm going to say this, bro. I'm going to say this. You better not lose your job. Oh, he washed up. He can't work no more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just saying, bro, if we're going to be using that analogy for fighters, we need to use that analogy for everything, bro. I'm just saying, bro. My boy Jelly Bean says EJ not washed, and he a Crawford fan. That's what my boy Jelly Bean said. He's a diehard Crawford fan, bro. He said he's saying that he's not watched. That's a realistic fan, bro. That is a realistic guy right there. My boy Isaiah says the type of mentality has to be stopped in boxing. It wasn't like that in the 80s.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy.
kid.
And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Isaiah, my guy, hit that subscribe button, my guy. Turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. Shout out to Slim Baby. Slim Baby says he lost one fight to one of the best boxers to ever do it. He not washed. He just not sure if he's hungry anymore. Oh, bro, you put it on a point. You put it on it right there, bro. Shout out to that boy Slim Baby. Shout out to that boy Slim Baby. Shout out to that boy Slim Baby. Slim Baby says he lost one fight to one of the best to ever do it. Talking about Errol Spence losing to Terrence Crawford. He says he's not washed. He just not sure if he's hungry anymore. Shout out to Slim Baby. Shout out to Slim Baby. Yeah, man. Oh, my boy says, I'm an EJ fan, bro. I respect Crawford, though. I know how to show no bias. Exactly, my guy. That's me, bro. I'm a diehard Spence fan. I don't know. Let me see which view are you watching in? Let me see. Jelly Bean. Okay, yeah. So you can see. You can see my boy Spence right here then, because you watching him with the long view. You can see my boy Errol Spence. And for the people right here, boom, that's me and my guy Spence. That's the shirt that he signed, bro. I'm the diehard Errol Spence fan. Welcome to the channel. I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, I can't be biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy whooped Crawford whooped my boy. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We get back up. He gone. I speak again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Friday, Nice Cube. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, y'all, so we can get into the visibility of other people. Those y'all that are watching, make sure y'all go vote on that poll that we have active right now in the chat. It says Spence versus Tszyu. Who wins? 50% of the chat in one of the streaming YouTube channels that's going on says Errol Spence. And then 50% believes by Errol Spence that's going to win by TKO. That's what's up. And then on the other chat, we got 69% of the people believes that Spence is going to win. 69% of the votes. Now it went up to 71.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
So 71% of the people believe that Errol Spence Jr. is going to win that fight against Tszyu, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all stand active out there on that poll. Make sure y'all go vote. Hey, listen, guys, don't forget to turn on your notifications so y'all know when we go live, man. I need for y'all to turn on them notifications, man, and then go smash that subscribe button, that like button. You go to another show, I promise you they're not going to get active with y'all like this in the comments, man. So make sure y'all hitting that super chat, man. You know, somebody, listen, with the super chat, this is how I do my super chats. I don't say, oh, you got to send a minimum of this. You got to send a minimum of that. Listen, for my super chat, you can go click on the $ in the chat and send in a super chat. You can send in $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever you want to send in. You know what I'm saying? My dollar, your dollar, whatever you want to send in, man. You know, you can send in a super chat that helps me keep coming back to the channel. That helps keep some of the operations going on that goes on to keep this channel going. And yeah, man, you know, that'll keep the conversation going a lot longer too, because now I got a super chat to look forward to. You know what I mean? So, or y'all can send something to the Cash App that's going across the screen or on the top of the screen. Just depends on which version of the YouTube that you guys are watching us in, man. But yeah, so I want to, you know, actually I was about to end the video, then we ended up keeping the video going. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta rock out with the channel, man. Hit that subscribe and subscribe. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers, man. Ali Hay in a building. My boy Ali Hay in a building. It says hit the like button. Shout out to my boy Ali Hay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, this is what Charlo had to say way back then. You know what I mean? Let me know what's y'all thoughts.
Go the Fundora route because we've been in talks with the Fundora and we working on something right now with that. and I'm working on it with PBC them, and then as well as we've been in talks with the winner of Tszyu and Errol Spence, and they both verbally, all of them three guys have agreed to fight me. Earl jumped in the ring trying to fight for Sebastian Fundora, moving up from 154. And I'm in that joker like, hold on. I've been said I was coming back. I've been said I wanted my straps. Let me continue to train and grind. Now I'm getting frustrated. I'm grinding. I'm training. Now I'm pulling up to the fights. Now they understanding it's time to, hey, he wanted back. So nobody beat me for my belts. They can all be this, that, and the third. Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to be Sebastian Fundora's biggest fight if he fights. Ennis. If Ennis get in the ring with me, if Eddie Hearns would have made a deal, this and that and the third, I'd have been Ennis's biggest fight. Go to Fundora first. We'll go to Fundora.
Yo, he even said that Charlo says that he tried to make a deal to fight Boots Ennis, and it didn't pan out. You know, and then I do remember that Crawford said that he sent Boots Ennis a hold on, y'all. I'm gonna send this to the channel. I want y'all to see that he sent Boots Ennis god damn, I can't even get it out. He sent Boots Ennis a contract as well back in the day. Crawford sent, that's when he went to go fight David Avanesian, and they said that he didn't show up. He didn't want to accept the contract. But from my understanding, I remember Steven Espinoza. I remember when Steven Espinoza stated that he told them to do, you know, that when they tried to fight him, Steven Espinoza said that he asked them for $50,000 because Boots Ennis is supposed to fight up under the network of PBC. Oh, y'all, look, I found the video that I wanted y'all to see. Okay, so where is, I know I got to edit it somewhere. I got to have it edited somewhere. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this video that I want y'all to see. I found the Tszyu. I found the one when he was fighting Sebastian Fundora. Hold on. But anyway, I'm just going to put this one up there for right now. But this is the thing, though. Like, Tszyu is a great fighter, but at the end of the day, bro, like, we cannot. Oh, here it is right here. This is the video I wanted y'all to see. I found it. All right. So at the end of the day, we can't fault Tszyu for losing a fight against Sebastian Fundora when Sebastian Fundora is knocking out all of his opponents. Like, how can we blame Tszyu for losing and we saying that it's not a good fight because he lost to Sebastian Fundora? Bro, the boxing fans, y'all talk so much ish. I guarantee you, if you went up against Sebastian Fundora, you would lose too. That dude is way tall. That dude is a giant. That dude is a giant. So, like, you know, for the people that's saying like, oh, that's not a good fight. That's not a good fight. How is it not a good fight? Tszyu versus Earl. I think they both were competitive. I think they both got the same skill set. If anything, I think they got the same skill set. Like, they both like to sit in the pocket and just bang. They both like to stalk their prey. They both are animals. They both like to stalk the prey. So for me, I think this is going to be a good fight. Damn, where did the damn picture go? I'm trying to show y'all this picture, man, with, okay, here go one of them right here. Boom. All right, so listen. This Tszyu right here. Tszyu getting knocked down by Sebastian Fundora. But goddamn, look how big Sebastian Fundora is. No diddy. Look at that damn arm length. So we can't, like, if anybody lose against Sebastian Fundora, we cannot hold that against them. Look how tall that guy is, bro. This dude is a freaking freak. And then I seen where Sebastian Fundora said that he's going for Tszyu. Did y'all see that? Yeah, Sebastian Fundora said that he's going for Tszyu. But here's the thing. I think it's because Tszyu already fought him, and he's going up again, and he's just using that analogy against Spence because Spence is going to be his up-and-coming opponent. I'm trying to show y'all the video. Is this it? Let's see. What is this? Yep, this it. All right, here you go. The video with Tszyu quitting on the stool.
You okay?
Look at him.
Everyone keep the spice.
What's wrong
He's
coming up,
quitting on the
right?
stool. At this point, Tszyu quit on the
Took Tszyu
stool.
a while to sit on the
But
stool.
at the end of the day, bro, like, he's going up against a guy in Sebastian Fundora, and he quit on the stool. Is nothing wrong with that, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's nothing wrong with that, but damn, you already know Sebastian Fundora is a dog. Sebastian Fundora is an unusual athlete. You know what I'm saying? Sebastian Fundora is just an unusual athlete. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. They both like to bang. Like I said, they both like to bang it out, but he's just an unusual athlete. Here is what Sebastian Fundora had to say when he was asked about who's he's going for in this particular fight. He said that he got Tszyu, and I'm looking for it, and I'm going to get it for you guys on the channel. Give me 1 second. For some reason, it's always hard to find these images. But yeah, they asked Tszyu. They said, "Who do you got, Spence, or do you got Sebastian, or do you got Tszyu?" Here's what Sebastian Fundora had to say. As you can see, he says, "I favor Tszyu in the fight." So that is who Sebastian Fundora got going on. Sebastian Fundora got Tszyu in this particular fight. He's counting against Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Again, a lot of people is counting Errol out, you know, and that's okay. A lot of people is counting Tszyu out, and that's okay. But I believe we're going to be in for a night of boxing. I believe they both going to be in there banging it out. I believe we might even get a stoppage. I believe, hey, I'm sounding like Martin Luther King, and I believe we're going to have a good fight in July, bro. And Spence is going, bro, Spence got to go over there and show out because you're going into this dude territory. You're going into this dude home. So that means not only do you got to fight Tszyu, you got to fight Tszyu fans. You got to fight Tszyu fans and the judges. What? You got to, bro, you cannot, if this go to the scorecards, Earl, you cooked. So it's got to end in a stoppage. Think about it. He's going into somebody else's hometown, and it's not just another state, bro. He's going to somebody else's country. Clip that. Not only is he going into somebody else's country, Errol Spence is, he's going in somebody else's country to win a fight. You think them judges gonna be like, "Oh, Errol Spence," like they are in the States? Hell no. He gotta win convincingly. In order for Errol Spence to win convincingly, he got to go over there and get a TKO. What? My boy Ali Hayes says you got to find him in the crowd, man. You got to go out there and fight. You got to go out there and fight because if you don't fight Earl, bro, they going to try to say you cooked. They say that you done. And Tim, like, let me ask y'all the question, though, man. Let me ask y'all the question. Who has the most pressure in this fight? Is it Errol Spence or is it Tszyu? Who has the most pressure in this fight? Who has it? Is it Errol Spence or is it Tszyu? And the reason why I ask y'all this is because of the simple fact that Errol got to go over there to the hometown. Errol got to go over there to the hometown. Errol got to go over there to his hometown. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He got to go to another country. But now Tszyu got to make sure that he don't let that visitor come over to his house and disrespect him. Tszyu got to make sure that Errol don't go in his backyard and disrespect him. That's why I say this fight is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a good fight. It's got to be a good fight because you got a guy that's coming way across the country to fight you in your backyard. And if you let him win in your backyard, bro, that's the ultimate disrespect. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. That's going to be the ultimate disrespect to let a guy come over in your hometown and you, what? Come on, bro. That's going to be the craziest thing, man. That's going to be the craziest thing to ever happen. You know what I mean? To let a guy come over there in your backyard. You let a guy come all the way over there to Australia to beat you? Oh, bruh. Not only would that be the last thing that Australia see, but Australia also going to remember, they're going to remember this. When you put on the stool against Sebastian Fundora.
Coming up, eh?
So you cannot let Errol Spence come over there and dog you out, which is why this going to be a good fight. Because Spence coming in your hometown to make you quit. Because he know the judges ain't going to be as fair. The judges going to favor their hometown hero for sure. You know what I mean? So I think we in for a good fight. You know what I mean? To wrap it up, the poll that we have active in the chat right now, we have 65% of the votes believe that Errol Spence is just going to win, whether it goes to the scorecards or not. They believe that 65% of the votes believe Errol Spence is going to win. All right. 9% of the people, if it goes to the scorecards, believe that Tszyu is going to win. But 13% believe that Spence and Tszyu is going to win by TKO. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to end that poll. Y'all can see the results. And then on this poll right here, 67% of the people believe that Errol is going to win, and 33% of the people believe that Errol is going to, hold on, y'all, I got to take this. This is an important call. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me mute this real quick. Hey guys, real quick, this part of the segment is called subscriber questions. Basically what it is you guys submit questions and we try to do our best to pick the best ones and get them on the show, okay? And listen, only how this show works unless you guys subscribe to the channel. So please, a lot of people watch the videos but they not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the like button. Again, don't forget to press the like button. Enjoy the show. Yes, sir. Hey guys, real quick, this part of the segment is called subscriber questions. Basically what it is you guys submit questions and we try to do our best to pick the best ones and get them on the show, okay? And listen, only how this show works unless you guys subscribe to the channel. So please, a lot of people watch the videos but they not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the like button. Again, don't forget to press the like button. Enjoy the show. Yes, sir. My bad, y'all. You know, when business call, y'all, you know, we got to do what business got to do. When business call, you know what I mean? We got to do what we got to do, man. Shout out to that boy, man. But anyway, though, guys, man, listen, y'all want to keep the show going or what y'all want to do, man? Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy, LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. So, man, this is the key thing about this fight, man. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be a good fight, and I think we're gonna be in for a good fight, man. I believe we're gonna be in for a great fight with these two individuals. Cause, like I said, bro, you ain't finna come in my hometown and beat me. You ain't finna come in my hometown and beat me. And then you got Spence feeling like I'm finna come in your hometown and beat you because, first of all, you was talking ish, thinking stuff is sweet, which is why Spence didn't shake his hand at the press conference. And we got a different Spence. Like, look at him. He in shape. You feel me? He in shape. You feel me? And, you know, we got this right here. Let me see if I can find this other image. You know, like Spence is in shape. You know what I mean? And then we got this image right here. Like he went into camp in shape almost. So he's like he had like a pre-camp before his actual camp. You know what I mean? And we 6 weeks away? So we got plenty of more Spence talk too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. Spence lit a fire between me, bro, on me, bro, because like, bro, it be some days it be rough and I be trying to make it to the channel and I don't make it. But bro, like since I seen that Spence interview, bro, I've been on the channel like every day, man, going live, man. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all like the live content, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Here it is right here. Here's the other picture right here when Spence, before he cut his hair off, he was already in. So look, if y'all see the interview, look at this, bro. If you see the interview, Spence cut his hair. So that means Spence went into the camp in shape. Look at him, bro. You can see the abs, the muscles, and everything, bro. My day ones came through and worked out with me today. Look at this. And look at this, bro. This is the difference. He went into camp in shape. He cut his hair. So we got a different Spence. We got a different Spence, y'all. I think we got the old Spence back, y'all. I think we might got the old Errol Spence back, y'all. I'm serious. I think we might got the old Spence back, gang. I ain't even gonna lie. At least it feel like it to me. We got the old Spence back, bro. I feel like we got the old one back, man, because I think we about to have a Errol Spence. I think we about to have an Errol Spence where it was before the crash, where he was out there just stopping ish. You know what I mean? So those of y'all that are watching, smash that like button. We on the channel. And if you want to, you know, send a super chat or anything to the channel, man, make sure you do that as well. Probably be on here for a little bit longer. And then we're going to get up off of her. We've been on her for an hour and 37 minutes. You know what I mean? But anyway, Errol Spence Jr. versus Tszyu goes down in July. They got that boy Charlo on the card, and they got Fulton on the card. You know what I mean? And Charlo has made history. You know what I mean? You know, he's a champ. You know, and you know what? You know, I know Turkey Ala Sheik wants to make Terrence Crawford versus Canelo too, but I think Canelo needs to go up against Charlo, bro. Jermall Charlo. He needs to go up against Charlo. He needs to go up against Charlo, you know, or put him. Honestly, I think Christian Mbelli, who he got a fight coming up with in September, I think Christian Mbelli might give it to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he might give it to him. You know, I think because that dude looks swole, and Canelo is a small 168. I really hope Canelo win. And listen, this is my ideal fight for Errol Spence, right? My ideal fight is that he goes and he beats Tszyu, right? And then a whole debate comes back with like, oh, we want to see him come back and fight Terrence Crawford, yeah, right? But then Canelo's like, I want to fight Canelo. I want to fight Terrence. I want to get the rematch. And Terrence say, you know what? I come out of retirement if there's a championship on the line, or if that's something I want to accomplish. I ain't already accomplished both of y'all. However, I'll give y'all another opportunity. The fans want it. It'll be a great opportunity. And guess what? Canelo, Spence, y'all go at it, and then a winner of that, y'all can get me. That's what I would hope. And then after Spence want to walk away after that, walk away. But I'm not going to lie. Me being a Crawford fan and being a Spence fan, it's hard to see Crawford walk away, right? But to see Spence walk away, I ain't going to want to talk about boxing no more. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. Like, I wouldn't have a reason to talk about boxing no more. You know, because like, just like people watch football and they just say, for instance, like, the Cowboys is like your favorite team, or the Rams, or the Giants, or the Baltimore Ravens, or the Eagles, or the Seahawks, or the Kansas City Chiefs. Just if like, you know, just how like sports fans are with that, that's how I am with boxing. You know what I mean? So I don't want to see. We seen Crawford walk away from the sport, which is good. He still have all his faculties. He made plenty of money, great investments. That's cool. But I don't want to see Spence walk away from the sport, bro. I'm a selfish fan, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. But although I know it might be good for him, but I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. Like, I'm one of the ones that really just don't want to see them walk away from the sport of boxing. You feel me? But nevertheless, though, I think this is a great card, though. I think that Errol Spence versus Tszyu is a great fight. And they both are match ready. Like, when I say like they styles are tailored for each other, they styles are truly made for each other. Spence like for a person to be right there so he can bang him out, no diddy. And it's the same thing for Tszyu. He wants you to stand right there so he can bang you out. You know what I'm saying? You hit Tszyu with a tough punch. What Tszyu gonna do? He's gonna come back. And he's going to try to hit you back with a tough punch. Clip that. I'm just saying, man. He's going to come back and try to hit you back with a punch. So now you and Tszyu is going punch for punch. And the only thing is, Earl going to have to go back for a harder punch because of the simple fact is that he is going to be in foreign territory. You're going to Australia. You got to go fight Spence. And then for Tszyu, you got a guy that's coming into your hometown after losing a horrific loss against Bud. You cannot let this guy come in your hometown and fight and lose like that. Because if you do, it's going to remind your hometown of the time when you quit on the stool.
You okay? Everyone keep the spice. What's the wrong coming up, eh? Hey. What you getting? Coming up.
Oh.
It took Tszyu a while to sit on the stool.
You can't quit on the stool again, my boy. Especially not in your hometown, my guy. Hey, guys, I'm up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to my boy Marcus for sending out them that flash status. I appreciate that, gang. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. You know what I mean? We've been on for about an hour and 43 minutes. You know what I mean? Talking about this great sport of boxing. Hey, I appreciate you guys. I'm up out of here. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likable Dialogue. Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likable Dialogue. Hey, Likable Dialogue. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that comment button, hit that subscribe button. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. Hey, Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.